Time now for Project Economy News. The 2010 Asia-Pacific Economic Cooperation meetings started on Monday, and the Leaders Summit begins this afternoon. The APEC meeting brings together the leaders of 21 countries, and the groundwork is already being laid for next year's conferences being held right here on the islands. They will be held November 12th and 13th, 2011 at the Hawaii Convention Center. The meetings are expected to bring millions of dollars to our state. And this is the subject of today's UHERO report. And joining us now is UH Economics Professor Sumner LaCroix. Sumner, thanks for joining us here this morning.
Good morning, Kenny.
Okay, so the APEC, the meetings are going on right now. What exactly do they do at these meetings?
Well, you know, this is a group of 21 Pacific Rim countries from East Asia, Southeast Asia, North America, and parts of South America that have gotten together and formed this group to try to come up with common policies that promote trade and investment. These are all pretty heavy trading countries, and the idea is they've grown via trade, and if they come up with more policies that grow via trade, we're likely to, that encourage more trade, we're likely to see additional economic growth.
We know that President Barack Obama is there in Japan right now. He's trying to create a little bit more trade between the relations, or between the two countries. Tell us how effective has this organization been over the last 21 years? It's been existent for 20-something years now. You
know, in some ways APEC has been very effective, and in other ways it hasn't been effective at all. The Leaders Summit, and that's the last 2 days of what's really a 7 to 9 day conference. The Leaders Summit has been very effective. It's essentially provided an opportunity for 21 world leaders to get together regularly, and all of the leaders from these countries attend these meetings. There's 3 of the leaders from the world's leading countries, China, Japan, the United States, and Russia. They are able to get together and do such things as iron out critical policy differences, smooth over tensions that have arisen recently, at the same time to meet new leaders from the region. In that respect, it succeeded, but it hasn't succeeded in its prime goal. And its prime goal is to establish a free trade area among the APEC countries. On that, it made a commitment in 1994. It just hasn't done it.
And what else do they hope to accomplish in Yokohama, Japan this weekend?
Okay, so I think there will be some tangible accomplishments. Yokohama allows the leader of China and Japan to get together and to smooth over a very, very, very difficult incident in which a Japanese naval vessel and a Chinese fishing boat collided. That's really raised tensions between those countries. There's been recent disputes between Japan and Russia over the Kuril Islands. And the United States and China have been fighting over the U.S. currency and the Chinese currency, with each country accusing the other of currency manipulation. These meetings give these countries a chance to talk things out. That's good. There's one tangible trade and investment accomplishment, and that is that APEC countries agreed this week not to impose any new trade barriers until the year 2013. Barely an accomplishment to say we won't do really bad things, okay? But still, it's something in these bad times.
In essence, we hope that the economy gets better here in the U.S. after these meetings.
That's right.
All right, Sumner, Professor LaCroix, we thank you for joining us here this morning.
Thank you.
Now, if you'd like to see this interview again, you can always head to our morning newscast section. Head over to the morning section of our website at kitv.com/thismorning.